Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another quick chat. On this quick chat, girl, we will be talking about some basketball wives, okay? Um, I'm gonna keep y'all up with the tea as much as I can. I understand a lot of y'all are not watching the show, but I do plan on reviewing the show at some point. So we're gonna see. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna watch it, see what it's giving. I do believe that LA as well as Orlando will be dropping on Monday. Also later on, okay, on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. I believe that's my time. I will be over on Scotty by Nature's channel because we're gonna be talking about, past, present, future basketball wise. Okay, we're gonna be getting into those details. I do believe it'll be myself. It'll be Josiah with Josiah's World TV. It'll also be Terrence of giving you the real tea. Okay, so y'all as well as Scotty by Nature. So y'all come on over. We're gonna have us a cute little chat and things. All right, so make sure you get into it and make sure you ain't just going over there. Make sure you're liking the video and you also subscribing to the channel. Okay, when you slide over there, you feel what I'm saying? But listen, I just wanted to come to y'all real quick to be a piece of messy. Can I be a piece of messy on this Sunday? Just give me a little time, okay? I want to talk about these basketball wives because they got a whole lot going on. And primarily, it's Miss Evelyn Lozada going back and forth with the newbie, Miss Vanessa Ryder. Okay, as y'all saw her on the screen. Matter of fact, if you don't have a photo, let me see if I can get the photo up for you guys right now so that you all will see exactly whom it is I'm speaking of. Okay, it's giving big dog versus little dog. Now, I did not make a determination on who's the big dog or who's the little dog. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all make that decision on who you think the big dog and the little dog is in this conversation. Okay, based on the back and forth, not so much as based on history on the show, but more so on this back and forth. So you tell me who you think the big dog is. Okay, now before we kind of get into the details, I also want to highlight the fact that Brooke Bailey had some things to say at one of the newbies, Miss Clayana, who decided to insert Miss OG and whatever mess she got going on. Okay, her and Miss Cece. All right, she entered OG and CC into the chat. I can't say that I'll be mad at it, but we're gonna check that out. And then also, in addition to that, I believe Jennifer Williams had some things to say. I believe there were also some things that Miss Brittany Ritter may have done, or I think that's how you say her name, Brittany Ritter. She may have done some things, okay, to Miss what's her name? Brooke. Well, Brooke said that she's not going to be addressing her, but we're gonna get into all of that. We are gonna get into all of that. But before we get into the drama of Brooke and everybody, I definitely want to start off with Evelyn Lozada. Okay, so first of all, y'all know the trailer for the new show has indeed dropped. Okay, when that trailer dropped, all right, hold on, let me exit out of some stuff over here now when that trailer dropped, Evelyn decided to put a particular caption up on her screen, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen so that we can see what Evelyn put up. She put up this particular intro, okay? And in this intro, in this snippet from the trailer, is Evelyn getting into it with Vanessa Ryder. All right, so this is what Evelyn had to say. All right, you see Shawnee with the eye. She got the eye emoji, and then Evelyn says, "So ridiculous, side eye." Okay, Shawnee, you be killing me. How you be here for the mess, but then be trying to pretend to act like you don't. But that's what happened with the people in the church, honey. That's how they do. But you've been doing that for a long periodically time, so we see you. We see each other. We know you, girl. So Evelyn says, "Did you know there are two places you can stay for free?" Okay, she says, "In your lane and out my business. Let the games begin." All right. She says, hashtag liar, hashtag looking for a moment, hashtag mind your business, hashtag basketball wives. Well, when she said that over here to the far left or far right, Miss Vanessa got into the comments. She decided she was gonna have some shit to say to Miss Evelyn. Now, here's the thing. Before we get into what Miss Vanessa Ryder had to say, I started to question who the fuck is Vanessa Ryder because I don't really know, like a lot of people don't. Okay. Now, what I'm learning is that Miss Vanessa Ryder is the wife of Isaiah Ryder. So I believe that he was a basketball player at some point. Okay. I came across this TMZ article and then I decided to click on the name Isaiah Ryder so I could just see all of the stories about him because I'm unfamiliar. So this appears to be Isaiah Ryder. Okay. Let's go down to the beginning because they're saying that he was arrested back in 2011. All right. Former NBA star Isaiah Ryder arrested in Arizona. But what was the arrest for? It looks like he was was violating his parole. Now they're saying Ryder, who played in the NBA from 93 to 2001, is currently behind bars, okay, on a no bail. Now they're saying this was due to his violation of probation. Keep in mind, okay, this is very old. I'm sure that he's likely not on probation at this time. Who knows? But let's see. They're saying Ryder's probation stems from a 2010 incident where he fled from police after they tried to pull him over for driving erratically. He pled guilty to unlawful flight from a law enforcement vehicle. So let's see. In 2010, so something happened in 2010 that resulted in him getting arrested in 2011. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, so he was arrested in 2011 from, I guess he was driving, like they said, erratically, and he was also fleeing from the police. Okay. Ryder has had a long history of run-ins with the police over the years. He's been arrested for fraud, battery, domestic violence, false reporting, kidnapping, and possession of narcotic drugs. Whoa. Ryder was a NBA journeyman who played for the LA Lakers, okay, Minnesota Timberwolves, Atlanta Hawks, and Portland Trail Blazers, and the Denver Nuggets. Okay, so this man been out here doing his thing. He been out here, girl, getting to the money and okay, doing his thing, migraine all over the damn place. Okay, so what exactly is he up to now? We don't know. But all in all, when it came to Mr. Isaiah, I'm trying to see what else happened. He was in court asking why the hell was he here? Oh, okay then. He was arrested and locked up on a no bail hold, okay? Violating his parole stemming from an incident that took place in 2010 when he got arrested. Girl, I guess they got the matters cleared up, okay? Arrested for ditching class. NBA star Isaiah Ryder's wife says he's being targeted by a she-devil man-hater. Okay. The wife believes the former NBA star is the victim of a she-devil man-hating probation officer who has been out to get her husband simply because he's famous. TMZ spoke with Vanessa Ryder, who tells them that Isaiah P.O. has been abusing her power and has been blocking his efforts to complete his probation, and that's why he was arrested. Okay, so he had to complete 90 hours, or he has 90 hours, or at the time he had 90 hours of uncompleted community service. Vanessa says Isaiah wanted to volunteer at his church, but the P.O. will only let him pick up trash on the side of the road. Oh, bitch, that is demeaning. But that's a part of the crime. That's a part of the time that you do when you do the crime. Vanessa also says Ryder still wishes to complete his DV course, but wants to do so in California so he can work at the same time. Isaiah is scheduled to appear in court, and Vanessa believes a judge will see things their way. Now, I don't know what happened with that particular case and whether or not the judge did see it their way. Oh my God. Well, either way, they have moved past it, okay, over the years. I guess he's still in the league. I'm not even sure where the hell Isaiah is with his career at this time, but whatever it is, he was definitely a basketball player. She has definitely been a wife the entire time. So therefore, that deems her an actual basketball wife, in my opinion, because of her history of, she's still married to him, even though he is no longer I'm not sure if he's if he's still a player or not, but whether he is or isn't, I would say that she's still a basketball wife like Jackie is. Because y'all know Jackie, husband Doug, used to play for the NBA. He's not playing anymore, but she's still married to him. So she technically is a basketball wife, whereas Miss Evelyn has not or ever been one. Okay, but we're gonna get into some things now. Like I told y'all, Miss Evelyn came to the front. First of all, I have to shout out reality chat. Shout out to reality chat, because girl, the way they was keeping up with it, they was keeping up with the keeping up, and I appreciate it. So shout out to them. Thank you so much. So Miss Evelyn Lozada. Okay, let's get back to her. Evelyn says, you do know there are two places you can stay for free, okay? In your lane and out my business. So that prompted Miss Vanessa to come to the front. She says, yes, Evelyn is a home wrecker. That's my opinion, because that's what she said in the video, and we'll see that play out on the episode. She says, I was kept in the dark about who else was cast on Basketball Wives, and it was revealed to me strategically in real time. I've been contacted for 10 years regarding joining the cast because, yes, I am a basketball wife, pun intended. Oh, I know that's right. She says, I called it like I see it. Thirsty is going around through every league there is and leaving and coming back to a show 5 times. But if you want to play games, let the games begin then. Girl. Now listen, I might like me a piece of Vanessa, honey, because it looks like, Evelyn, you could have possibly met your match with these bangs. Okay, you could have possibly met your match with Miss Bangs. Okay, but let's keep going, honey, because this right here is a mess. Okay, so let's get into Evelyn's video, because Evelyn definitely had some things to say. So let me go ahead and pull that up.
Everybody, so I was sitting here in my office reflecting and thinking about this upcoming season of Basketball Wives, which airs on Monday on VH1, 9/8 Central. And I don't know, I was just sitting and thinking about everything that happened this season. And, you know, I will say I try really, really hard to not discuss or put people on the show that don't want to be talked about on the show. My son's father is one of them. In the history of doing the show, I've never needed to talk about Carl. I don't need Carl for a storyline. I was doing the show before I met Carl. I have never discussed, you know, his personal business with, you know, the mother of his children. I also respect her and her privacy. And everybody's not cut out for the reality TV world, and they don't want to be a part of it. So I say that all to say that I can't control what people bring to the table. I've been doing the show a long time. I feel like I'm always a target no matter what. People see a moment or think, you know, having a moment with this person is going to solidify my spot here, whatever that looks like. But I will always defend myself against bullshit. I will always defend myself against lies. And my relationship when it comes to my son's father and what it was back then and what my reality was with him back then. You know, I can't control anything else other than myself. So, yeah, it's just, you know, it's frustrating and it's hard having to relive certain things all over again. But it's just a part of the beast of what we sign on to do. You never know who's going to bring what to the table and really who's going to be a thirsty. So I'm going to leave another message. Lastly, let me just say this. If anything happened on the show, don't text me about it privately. You brought it on the show, it stays on the show. When I'm done shooting the show, I'm done shooting the show. I'm on taking care of my kids, my real life, my businesses, working out, drinking my water, and trying to stay at a fuck shit. Okay? The show is not my real life. The show was whatever happened on the show. Cool. It's done. I moved on and that's it. Don't text me about nothing. Period.
First of all, who the fuck do you think you are? Girl, that's what I'm trying to understand, honey. I used to love me some Evelyn Lozada. They used to be my baby until that whole OG situation, and it just went out the window. For me, I just really did not like how she handled that. So it's so funny that now you want to come to us and talk about how, you know, whatever happens on the show happens on the show. Once I'm done with the show, I'm done with the show. But then the lawsuit you decided to put upon Miss OG was things that happened after the show. I thought you was done with the show once you filmed the show. So why you just couldn't let bygones be bygones? So you had met your matching OG and you thought OG was supposed to back down because you felt as though she did not look up to par as you felt that she should have looked. You thought that she was going to get in the mix and try and really befriend you hoes like Tammy did when y'all was sitting up there going off on or talking down on Tammy and disrespected Tammy in that way. And Miss OG let you know that she don't have to be that bitch, okay? She's not going to play with you hoes like that. And instead of you guys, you know, really taking the time out to really get to know OG and maybe even understand where she was coming from, you know, whether she came off very strong, maybe understanding like her background, where she came from, why her personality is the way that it is, y'all just immediately took offense because it's giving this new girl, how dare this new girl come for us. In addition to that, how dare this new girl come for us and think that she you know, and she ain't even attractive to us. So because of that, she really shouldn't have, you know, came for us in any type of fashion or whatever the case was, okay? My thing is, Evelyn, you be full of shit. And I hope that Miss Vanessa Ryder, as bad as her bangs and her style, her hairstyles may be, I hope that she chews your ass up this season. I hope that she gives you a fucking run for your money. I really, really do. I do think it's going to be tough for you to do that, Vanessa, because I think that Evelyn really knows this reality TV game all too well. I think she knows it all too well. I also feel like she is good friends with Miss Shawnee Henderson, and I feel like with that, edits could potentially be in favor of Evelyn Lozada. Who knows? Okay. But all in all, I hope that Vanessa gives you a run for your fucking money. And I also hope that as we're watching this play out on social media before the show starts, I'm hoping I don't end up feeling like, damn, I kind of agree with Evelyn. You know, I would hate that for myself. Girl, I'm over here looking forward to Miss Evelyn getting drugged, but then hell, we might watch the season and might turn around and realize like, oh nah. Evelyn was kind of right in this situation. So girl, Miss Vanessa, girl, don't have us on the wrong side. You understand? Now, these ladies had a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a very long time. So let's go ahead and continue to get into more because there is indeed more. All right. So Evelyn goes on and she comments under that post where the young lady or older lady, where Vanessa sits up there and calls her a home wrecker. Okay. When she calls her out, this is where, and she also mentioned that she was a basketball wife, an actual basketball wife, pun intended. So Evelyn responded and said, a basketball wife who has been cheated on your entire marriage. But go off, sis. Ooh, child. Then she says a basketball wife who met her husband while having a five-son. LOL. Girl, not you was over there having a five-son. Girl, I am Jackie. I am Jackie. Girl, help us. Help us this season. Okay? Help us this season. Now, let's keep going. Vanessa says, 1, Evelyn body count is higher than COVID-19. Ooh. 2, a home wrecker tried to destroy my home, but I ran that BITCH into witness protection in Alabama. Whoa, not Alabama and witness protection? Girl, is that something that you need to be bragging about at this time? Girl, what is going on? 3, my husband and I had some fun together back in the day. Real talk. So this is your sort of way of addressing and confirming whatever it is that Evelyn said. 1, you confirming that your husband did cheat on you. Now, you ain't say it was the entire marriage, but you did confirm that he cheated on you. Girl, that is crazy. Now he was cheating the entire marriage. Why did I think about Martell Hope of Love and Marriage Huntsville and how he had his mistress for majority of his damn marriage? Unfortunately, she was already in Alabama, so it wasn't no running her ass down into witness protection. Instead of her going into witness protection, girl, she made herself very well known and gained absolutely nothing from it but draggings. But anywho, girl, now you over here also confirming that you and your husband may have had a threesome, foursome, and a fivesome. I added the 3 and the 4, but girl, hey, I'm sure at some point it was a 3 in order for it to lead up to the 5. But if that's what y'all want to do and y'all okay with it, then okay then, girl. Good luck. It works for you and you still hanging on just to hang on. So congratulations. Let's keep going. So then Evelyn hops in the comments and says, you worried about everyone else and their relationship. What you need to be worried about. Girl, now she over there worried about everybody. Anywho, what you need to be worried about is making some money so you can live the basketball wife life that you don't have. Girl, Evelyn said you are broke financially, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Hashtag love yourself. Girl, listen. Although I feel like Evelyn may be broke in some of these areas as well, I can't say this lady is completely wrong with saying this woman is a bit broke. Because I feel like you probably was broke emotionally and spiritually for that man to be set up there cheating on you like that the way that he was. And you ran that lady off into witness protection, but you ain't. How did you handle your man? If you ran her into witness protection, what did you do with your man? What happened with him? Let's keep going now. I don't know. I ain't on nobody's side, girl. I'm just reading the stuff and giving my commentary. So Evelyn said you had surgery on your cat to fix your droopy lips. I'm gonna be on the floor. Me and this baby finna be on the floor in a minute. Okay, you had surgery on your cat to fix your droopy lips and to tighten up your vaginal walls, girl. And your husband is still cheating on you. BITCH. Girl, no. She says, lastly, go get a facial. Hashtag crater face. Only a face a mom can love. Girl, no. So then Vanessa says, 1, you said you was filming to build a pool in your backyard, but I'm broke. Oh, she says, 2, my whole family eat, sleep, and breathe the basketball life, but you don't know us. 3, your forehead used to move in season. Girl, Girl, what? You were 3. Your forehead used to move in season 1, but you talking about my skin. Girl, I can't. 4, I own my shit, but you refuse to take accountability for yours, fake ass shit. And listen, Vanessa, that will always have you on the side of we like you when you can take accountability for your own shit. Because one thing Evelyn gonna do, she gonna backtrack and try not to take accountability unless it came down to somebody accusing her of sleeping with Shaq while he was with Shawnee O'Neal. And that's where it became all that apology. I didn't do that. I promise you it wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Evelyn, I would never, da girl, but go ahead on. Anywho, so Vanessa says after 3 kids, I got the Dr. Matlock's, I guess she meant to say vagina surgery. It was $20K. I can refer anyone who's interested. Hashtag mom life. Okay. Grant, I would have said, and hashtag I must not be too damn broke if I could sit up there and afford to tighten up my cootie tois with $20K. Period. Where's your coins at, ma'am? Where's your coins at? How you doing, bitch? You the one that gotta keep coming to the show. What happened with your boutique? Ooh, child. But let's keep going because the girls are fighting. All right. So Evelyn says the cost of my pool costs more than your entire home in Arizona. A home that I bought myself. Hashtag self-made. Hashtag I own it. Hashtag dummy. Oh, wow. Listen, she probably do own that home. The way I sat up there and listened to some people from Love and Hip Hop talk about how their checks were consistently increased the more they act a fool on the show, I feel like Evelyn's checks were also consistently increased the more she acted a fool on the show. She also went on to get her own show over there on the OWN network and stuff like that. So she probably do own her own home. Okay, made a few smart moves here or there. Now, anywho, she goes on to say the only thing your family is known for in the basketball world is your husband being arrested. Now, didn't I read that to y'all now? Because I needed to know the background before I got into any of these little back and forth comments. I need to know who the hell was this man, who was this woman, who was they married to. So Evelyn says the only thing your family is known for in the basketball world is your husband being arrested for fraud, battery, domestic violence, false reporting, kidnapping, and possession of narcotics. Hashtag crackhead lifestyle. Girl, no, she didn't. Hashtag disgrace to the NBA. Hashtag you have no job, sis. Girl, don't say she ain't got no job because her job is basketball wives. And right now her job is working the fuck out your ass. Okay? So don't say that. So then Evelyn says, unfortunately, we can't see your forehead with that fucked up botched bang. Hashtag blind man cut. Listen, girl, I'm with you when you're right. I'm sorry. In this one right here, girl, we can't see that forehead. Girl, and what's killing me is the fact that it's a blunt cut and it ain't even giving us a piece of a curl. So, Vanessa, it's okay. It's okay. Because everybody comes on the show that first season where they not completely up to par and it be like that. And then once you see yourself on TV and you see the areas that you can improve, you start to kind of improve that. We ain't saying you got to do anything to your face. I'm not. We just asking to switch up a few of the hairstyles. That's it. Do not force it on us. Don't force that on us like that. Okay? Go ahead and change the styles as you need to accordingly, please. Okay? All right? You spent all that $20K down there on a box that ain't nobody gonna see but your man. So I'm just saying you ain't got to spend that much for the outer appearance. We just asking for you to maybe spend $200 on a new wig, you know, a different style. That's how we ask a girl. But you do what you want to do because it's your body, girl. Anywho, let's keep going. So this is where Vanessa says, 1, wrong. My husband and I known for keeping it raw, real, and uncut. She says past, present, and future. Hashtag ask around. 2, I don't need money from a show to build a pool in my backyard. 3, you a disgrace to the entire community. Been talking shit for 15 years and only got thrown in the bushes once. Hashtag reroute. Girl. Evelyn, what you did to this lady for her to be on your head top the way that she is, bitch? What you did to this woman, because she is ready for you and I am here for it. Okay, I am here for it. All right. Now that pretty much concludes everything that was going on between Evelyn and Miss Vanessa. All right, so Miss Vanessa not seeing it for Evelyn, Evelyn not seeing it for her, and we just gonna see how this all play out. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about it. Now there is another cast member from my understanding who goes by the name of Clayana. All right. Now, Miss Clayana, I needed to go and look up who the hell Clayana was. So then I discovered that her baby daddy's name is Andre. Okay. Not sure of how you say that last name, so I'm not even going to mess it up. Okay. So they're saying that Andre's, his baby mama, says he's shunning their genius daughter. Now, this right here is an article from 2016. Okay. Let's see, let's skim it a little bit because I need to know who is she, who is her baby daddy. All right. So they have a daughter, little girl, IQ 151. Okay, go ahead, little mama. Let's see. All right. They said they were being told that Clayana claims she can't even fully pay for their 6-year-old's school expenses on the $16,000 that he was paying her a month for child support. She also says she won't let the little London even meet. He says he won't let little London meet her other siblings. Now, this is kind of interesting to me. Let me get into more. Then I'm going to tell y'all why. Okay, so they're saying that this woman wants the monthly support hiked up to $58,000 a month, claiming it fits the court's child support schedule since Andre makes around $11 million a year. Now, this is what was being said. Now, let me go ahead and hop over because there was more. I think this was it here. All right. Yep. All right. So they were going to court for a showdown. Andre wants to know where the hell his money is going. Now, this woman, Miss Clayana, was asking for $58,000. She wanted it upgraded from the $16,000. For a child, what kind of school she go to, ma'am? That is $58,000. Girl, this must really be some type of expensive private school. What, I don't know. I mean, if I was him, I would be asking, why you going from 16,000 to 58? Girl, that sound like 3 times the amount. Now, for me, I'm like, I could see if she would have said like 20,000 or some shit like that. But no, she said 16. I'm sorry, she started from 16. I could see if she would have went up and asked for 20, but she asked for 58,000. She was also questioned about the $150,000 she admits investing in a marketing company called LOC. Now, her lawyer said the company has been investigated for drug trafficking, but she didn't know that. Girl, you motherfucking right. I'm finna sit up here and ask your ass what the hell you over here doing with this damn money, and you done took $150,000 and invested it into a damn company called LOC, and they over here drug trafficking some shit. And then now you want to sit up and talk about you want some child support upgrade from 16K to 58K? Bitch, I'm on your ass, girl. I'm sorry. Y'all can feel away all day. I'll be sitting over there trying to find out where the hell my money going to. And it's supposed to be taking care of my child, but you over here investing in frivolous ass things. And then invested in a damn company because you didn't do your proper research, and not a company being investigated for drug trafficking. Girl, this was back in 2016. This is a mess here. So y'all know I had to type on Andre's name just so I could get the scoop on Andre and see what else we may know about Mr. Andre. So he and this girl has obviously been having it out. Him and her. Obviously, they ain't been getting along, but this is why I'm thinking they ain't been getting along. Now, how old is this little girl? I think they said the little girl is 6 years old. Now, I don't know if she and him had a relationship at any point, but what I can say is this man ended up getting married in 2015. So, were you one of those ladies? And he did not get married to Clayana. So, I want the history on the relationship. Were you with him, like an actual relationship? Y'all broke up. He met this woman, and then he ended up getting married to this woman, or was he dating this woman the whole time, but you was the side chick? What's really going on? All right, girl, they're saying that he married this lady, Christina Gutierrez, in Cabo. And that was back in 2015 of August. August 2015, he married her. Somewhere up in there. August 2015. Girl, when did y'all start messing around, though, is what I was trying to find out. When did you become into the picture? That's what I want. What role did you play? But anyway, girl, let me get up out on folks' business. I just need to know who exactly she was connected to and what was going on. So, Miss Clayana, it's given that you be full of a piece of shit already out the gate for me. You be full of Miss Clayana. Now, if you right about something, I'm going to call you out and say that you right. But right now, the fact that you was over here trying to get some shit upgraded from 16K to 58K, and then you over here investing $150,000 into a company that's being investigated for drug trafficking, girl, I don't know about you too well, but let's go ahead and get into what she had to say. So she decided she was finna just come to social media and leave her thoughts, okay? Now, I guess she got tired of seeing the back and forth between Vanessa and Evelyn, so she wanted to chime in just a little bit. So she says, who calls a woman of Asian descent Ling Ling? Who puts a monkey under a black woman's post? The only difference is one was met with consequences and the other was met with rewards. And she ain't never lied. She ain't never lied. She says, when you loving black DICK but not black women goes wrong. Or when loving black but not loving black women goes wrong. Hashtag when your moment is up. Hashtag washed up. Hashtag hang it up. She says the ugly cry in 3, 2, 1, boo boo. She says, OG, we love you, queen. She also says, CC Gutierrez, hashtag Asian pride. She says, get the egg off your face, BITCH. Looking for a moment is when you're so washed. You desperately go on a show, get engaged to a stranger for 23 days and no wedding. Child, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. She did go on that show for a few days, but she wasn't the only one that went on that show. The only smart one was Nivea. Girl, Nivea was the only one that kept it real. Everybody else was looking for a piece of a moment. Because I've been wondering where the hell that man at anyway that Evelyn got proposed to. Because she done took all his pictures down off that damn page. Girl, it was giving fake PR. Let's keep going. So Brooke decided she was finna respond. But when I was reading Brooke's tweets, because I actually read these, I was kind of like, what is she responded to? Well, it seems like the girl, Miss Clayana, may have done an interview. But where that interview is and whether it was leaked yet, I don't know. I haven't found it. I haven't seen it yet. But we're going to get into what Miss Brooke had to say to Clayana. She says, mental case needs to mind her business. I punched you in your face and drowned you with my margarita. You're unhinged and a drug addict. We saw all the pills fall out your purse. You're mad. Okay, you're weird and try to trauma bond with me over my daughter's passing and your brother's passing. Girl, she says, BITCH, I don't know you. You're weird as fuck for trying to bring my daughter up. I didn't F with you from the moment. Okay, from that moment. She says, then you lied and had Brittany thinking the story was something that it wasn't. Then she says, you're an alcoholic and did the most for the least. You swung, and when I connected, ooh, child, she says, you look stupider than the first time you came around us. No one knows you. Your claim to fame is your baby daddy who is happily married. Girl. Now, see, I ain't getting into all of these tweets over here now. I'm glad I went back and pulled up my TMZ records to, do my piece of research to find out who the hell these ladies are. Now, Jennifer Williams chimes in and she says, please don't forget, she then got her entire wig snatched after all that. Someone admit her to a rehab quickly. Hashtag pill popping alcoholic. Hashtag looking for a moment. Hashtag got a 2-piece. Hashtag and was wigless. Girl, not wigless, honey. Let's keep going. So Brooke says, Clayana, enjoy these tweets because you got clipped, punched in your SHI and looked like fish out of water. Wig snatched. You're an angry bird. Now, I'm going to be honest, girl. You the one that's kind of giving the angry bird to me, Miss Brooke. But let's keep going. We'll see how it plays out on the show. All right. So Brooke says, y'all need media training. Rule number 1, never do an interview promoting other people. Your life is so irrelevant that you have to discuss the OGs. Yawn. She says, I'm tired of hoes playing with me. I'm built different. It's not an insult or physical altercation that can defeat me. BITCH, I've been through the worst. It's not one BITCH that can bully, intimidate, or make me feel less than. Get your 15 minutes and move around. Ooh, girl, Brooke was definitely collecting her. But Brooke, I don't think nobody be playing with you for real, girl. We already know what you about. We knew that when you came on Basketball Wives all them years ago. So, girl, they know what's going on. Girl, what you talking about? But anywho, then she goes on to say, I'm not even going to address Brittany like I can. Y'all gonna see it. Whew. Child, listen, y'all old heads and old ladies, y'all might have to calm down a bit. Y'all want people to, girl, bow down to y'all or whatever, and y'all gonna fuck around and have the audience not liking y'all or fucking with y'all on any level. Because y'all probably going to be the ones out here doing too damn much. But we just going to see, girl. That's what y'all get paid to do on the show, to bring the people a piece of entertainment, regardless of what that looks like. But we'll see what it's going to give and what the ratings are going to give and who's going to be into it with who. All right. But that's all I got. I just wanted to come to y'all with a little piece of something when it comes to Basketball Wives. Go ahead and hop down in them comments and let me know your thoughts about everything that we talked about today. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.